Cheers and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren and today I'm gonna look at Schlatt's cereal tier list. I do have cereals that I used to absolutely adore. I used to live on cereal. I had so much cereal, loved them. So I'm curious to see if he's wrong about any of these. And if he is, which ones? I don't know. What are your all's favorite cereals? Leave me know in the comments below. When I was a kid, it was always, like, I had Marshmallow Mateys a lot. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch was always, like, just peak. Crunch Berries was an easy one. We didn't really do the too many of the brand name cereals because the other ones were cheaper and often bigger, but...
Today's the day I'm going to rank every cereal known to man. And make no mistake, this list will upset you. 1 second. Inside this box is literally every cereal I know of. Yeah, I might have missed a few, but this is most of them. Look, I'm a big cereal guy. They call me Mr. Cereal. Everyone in my family just kind of loves it. We'll just be sitting there scooping entire handfuls into our mouths like there's nothing wrong. So I got the tier list here. We're going to rank them from S to F. S being the best, F being the worst, and we're gonna piss some people off in the process. So let's get started. Cheerios. This is a very, very inoffensive cereal. No one has bad memories with Cheerios, and that.
I mean, I like Honey Nut Cheerios, but I think those are the only Cheerios that I actually like. These just always tasted like regular cardboard to me.
That's why I think it's an easy, like, middle-of-the-road baseline. You kind of judge every other cereal based on this one. Also, I feel like it's pretty healthy because there's a fucking heart on the front. Easy, decent cereal. We are going to put this one at a very fair C. Honey Nut Cheerios, the best installment of the Cheerios franchise by far. It's sweet, but it's not so sweet to the point where you feel bad if you eat, like, a lot of them. Plus, I like the mascot. He's a honeybee. Bees are endangered. You get my pity vote. This cereal is a solid B. Apple Cinnamon. These aren't, like, bad, but I don't really consider them good either. I feel like Cheerios is at its best when it's either Honey Nut or regular. This is kind of like, I don't know, why wouldn't you just eat Apple Jacks? It's all right. C. Frosted Cheerios. It's at this point in the Cheerios franchise that Cheerios starts pissing me off. Cheerios just needs to stay in their fucking lane. If you want to make a sugary cereal, be my fucking guest, but don't call it Cheerios and put them in a heart bowl. That's just disingenuous. I'm not a fan of Frosted Cheerios. I think this is a D. But this isn't where my frustration ends with Cheerios, because fucking chocolate Cheerios exist.
Chocolate Cheerios exist? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. And I mean, I never liked, Cocoa Pebbles or anything either, so just I'm like, but ooh, those don't even look good. It looks like dog food.
I cannot put this any other way. Chocolate Cheerios suck. Not once in my life have I eaten a fucking bowl of these things and thought, wow, I really like the decisions I make. They always taste stale, strangely warm tasting as well. Just listen, Cheerios, you're a boring brand. Continue to make boring cereals. Chocolate Cheerios, fucking E. Don't like these at all. All right, moving on from Cheerios. Lucky Charms. This is a fantastic cereal. You know, they say you have to have lows in life to truly appreciate the highs, and Lucky Charms is just the perfect embodiment of that. You know,
like I said, we always had Marshmallow Mateys, which were basically the same thing as Lucky Charms, but they came in a giant family size bag. And that's usually where we went with that. I used to have it in my college dorm too. And then the boys would get sexiled from their room downstairs, and then they would come up to my room and just, like, lie on my carpet and eat all of my Marshmallow Mateys. It was a good bonding experience.
you got the brown pieces, which objectively are the lows because they suck. But then you get the marshmallows, and that completely makes up for it. Sometimes I'll get a bowl of Lucky Charms, and I'll just try and pick all the brown pieces out first, just so that last spoonful is just full of marshmallows and milk. Oh my fucking God, I love it. Attaboy Lucky, you got my vote. You are an A. All right, Reese's Puffs, or as dipshits would call it, Reese's Puffs. Look, let's all just stop pretending this isn't candy for breakfast. This is candy. It's candy. Reese's Puffs are candy. And whenever I eat a bowl of these in the morning, I feel like shit. This is not a cereal you eat in the morning. This is a cereal you scoop out of the bag at like 11 p.m. on a school night. That's where it shines. Also,
agreed 100%. So far, I'm with him on these.
those fucking commercials are ingrained into my head. R-double-E-S-E-S. B to the U double F F S. This is a C. All right, let's do Captain Crunch now. At its core,
Again, Crunch Berries, where I lived on Crunch. When I was in high school, Marshmallow Mateys were a big part of my childhood and my life. But like Crunch Berries, I ate almost every single day. Like especially my freshman year of high school. Just grab a, if I wasn't doing like a granola bar, like I was grabbing a baggie of the Crunch Berries to like run out to the bus with it and just chomping on them throughout first period math.
I think that Captain Crunch Original, the red one, is a very, very solid cereal. Captain's also pretty hot. I'd let him crunchitize me any day of the week. Captain Crunch,
Crunchitize
B,
me, Captain.
Peanut Butter Crunch. This is how...
Oh, I loved Peanut Butter Crunch, actually. I forgot about Peanut Butter Crunch. I almost never had it, but I remember really liking it.
You do a peanut butter cereal, Reese's Puffs, take notes. I don't need to contract diabetes just because I want a good cereal. Peanut Butter Crunch, A. Crunch Berries. Jesus Christ. This cereal is fucking immaculate. Wet or dry, this cereal fucking slaps.
Like I said, Crunch Berries is where we were at when I was a kid. I feel like maybe it wasn't called Crunch Berries because I don't remember the captain ever being on the Crunch Berry cereal that I had as a kid.
Captain Crunch Crunch Berries is the first S, baby. God, I love this shit. That was fun. That was fun. We had a good time with Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. This is what I have a fucking problem with. Oops, all berries. What are you fucking kidding me? Oops, all berries? The berries are good, but this shit came out in 1997. Captain, you've had fucking 30 years to correct the mistake. Why is it still oops? This was no mistake, Captain. You know exactly what you did. F. The fuck? All right, we're moving on to the next franchise, Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies is a classic, and similar to
I never liked it as a cereal. I only really liked it when it was like the treats.
Cheerios, I think it's a decent cereal. You know, it crackles when you put the milk in. Haha, fun gimmick, I get it. But this is a boring cereal. Rice Krispies, C. Now I'm getting angry again. Frosted Krispies. What the fuck are you doing? Homie, you already have Frosted Flakes. Kellogg's already has Frosted Flakes. What the fuck do you need Frosted Krispies for? Again, like, the cereal isn't bad. It's just the idea behind it. If you're gonna make a sugary cereal, do it. But don't put these fucking pricks on it, all right? Frosted Krispies, D. Here we go again. Cocoa Krispies. It's the same shit. I don't even need to open the box. D. Look, let's keep going with the chocolate cereals. Crave. I love Crave, okay?
Oh.
But
I don't think I ever heard of Crave. That's a new one for me.
It just like Reese's Puffs, this is a cereal that you can't eat and then feel good about yourself later. Crave is not a cereal you eat when you want to have a productive day. It's simply not, because it's candy. That being said, it's good. I'd put Crave at B. Also, it's one of the best tasting cereal when it's been sitting in milk for like 15 minutes. Cookie Crisp.
Again, we're in just the candy section. I feel like, I mean, okay, so there's so many cereals that like we just didn't buy when I was a kid because my mom was like, it's not healthy. So it's like we had a couple. So there was almost always, again, the Crunch Berries or the Marshmallow Mateys and Apple Jacks. Well, what else did we get a lot of? We got Frosted Mini Wheats and Raisin Bran. And those are the 5 cereals that were allowed in my house.
I'm gonna
Until I got to be like on high school and I was able to buy my own, and then occasionally I'd buy Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
get a lot of shit for this. I just don't like it. That's it. I just don't think it tastes good. I think Cookie Crisp is a fucking E. If you want cookies for breakfast, fucking eat them. Don't be a pussy and eat Cookie Crisp. Eat real cookies or eat these. Oreo O's. I have very few words to say about Oreo O's, apart from the fact that I just don't see a reason why cereal needs to taste this good. It's fucking delicious. I prefer this to actual Oreo cookies. Could have been a little more creative on the name, but hey, it gets the job done.
I would like to do that, like, you know, crush up a bunch of those and like use it as like the crust of a cheesecake or something. I think that would be nice.
Oreo O's, emphatic S. I'm terrified to look at the nutrition label. Okay, Cocoa Puffs. I don't hate Cocoa Puffs. I just think they're a little too much. You pour these puppies into a bowl, you put some milk in there, you're drinking fucking Nesquik in 5 seconds. I'm giving it a C. I'd suggest Crave or Cocoa Pebbles instead. All right, here we go. Cocoa Pebbles are the good version of Cocoa Krispies. B.
Okay.
Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are the good version of Trix. I said it. I don't like Trix.
I also don't like Trix. But I've never had Fruity Pebbles, so I can't say.
This brings me to Trix. Trix is the shitty version of Fruity Pebbles. You want a fruity cereal? Go with Fruity Pebbles. Fuck this
What about Fruit Loops? What is he gonna say about Fruit Loops? I remember liking Fruit Loops.
stupid ass mascot. He's like the dollar store version of the fucking thing from Cocoa Puffs. Silly Rabbit, Tricks are for kids. Exactly, because kids can't tell what good fucking cereal tastes like. Fuck you. Frosted Flakes. This is another one I just don't get. Kellogg's literally took a cereal that they already had, added more sugar to it, gave it a tiger mascot, and thought they could get away with it.
They can.
The cereal is underwhelming dry and just straight up bad when it's wet. Also, Kellogg's, don't think we missed that commercial where Tony was complicit in police brutality. Frosted Flakes, D. Not a fan.
That
Finally,
happened?
something good.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These commercials have always flipped me out, though. Why are the crunch thingies so cannibalistic? That has always bothered me. They've always freaked me out. But it is so good. But these little cannibals are terrifying.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I also will always remember the taste you can see, like the lifeguard with the the zinc on his nose. It's like these commercials have lived in my brain forever.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of the few cereals that has a ton of marketing money behind it that actually tastes good. When you leave these in milk for too long, they get a little bit soggy, but even then, I'm not too upset to eat them. Only reason I'm putting these at B is because there's a better version available. French Toast Crunch.
Ooh.
I ate the whole box. I thought I could get away with opening it and waiting for the rest of the cereals to arrive. I couldn't.
no.
I ate the whole fucking thing. I'm a
Okay.
sucker for maple syrup.
I'm gonna have to try the French Toast Crunch, y'all. That looks really good. Okay, all right, because I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I also haven't eaten cereal in like actual years at this point, but I could get back into it.
Cereals. This cereal is an easy A, but it gets better. Oh my god. The Eggo cereal. This is another maple syrup tasting cereal that is just fucking delicious. The smell of it is just... God, it just smells so good. Ever since Waffle Crisp decided to just fucking vanish, I've been looking for a cereal that could rival it, and this is that cereal. I will always pick pancakes and waffles before cereal. I always load up on the maple syrup, that natural fucking maple syrup from Vermont, where...
Yeah, the real effing maple syrup. See, I didn't realize that there was like not real maple syrup until I was like 7, because my mom always bought real maple syrup. So like the fun thing about my mother is that she is very keen on having only real stuff in the house. So you know, she gets upset if she accidentally buys like the half fat of like a coffee creamer or cheese or something. She's like, it's not the same, you know? So she gets, so it's like, we had like the real stuff in the house. So it's like maple syrup always was the real stuff. And I didn't realize how much more expensive it was than the other stuff. But then I tried like any of the other like syrups. I'm just like, oh, this is nasty. You know, like we always, she always made tomato sauce if we were doing, like spaghetti or something. So then the first time I had like the Prego, like the canned sauce, I almost gagged and I didn't eat it. Like that's the level of, she was like, we're going to do real food in this house. None of this diet nonsense. Well, there was diet stuff that happened, but like, she was like, no, none of this half-fat stuff. Learn moderation.
The fuck. This stuff is the next best thing. Probably my favorite cereal of all time.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Wheaties?
Only the mini wheats. Only the frosted mini wheats for me, thanks.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've never fucking tasted Wheaties. But I know that these taste fucking disgusting. I'm not even gonna open the box. I fucking hate tennis. Like, dude, give me a... No!
Serena coming for you, boo!
We're good. We're good. Wheaties, F. We got cornflakes up next. The older brother of Frosted Flakes and the better version of Wheaties. I haven't tasted Wheaties, but I think I'm right. These are very easy to munch on. They don't taste like anything, so you don't have to worry about getting big. But even holding this box makes me feel boring. And also, they were made to stop children from jerking off. So, So cornflakes gets a D for dick. I feel anything but special when I'm eating Special K. This cereal is an E. Luckily, they have a chocolate version, aptly titled Chocolatey Delight. And you know, it's chock full of chocolate, but you open the box, and there's no fucking chocolate in it. None. The cereal gets a whole lot worse when you realize that it's 1% chocolate and 99% fucking K. This is a D. Slightly better than regular Special K.
I still would have given it an E for false advertising. Like, that's evil. I'm trying to look and see what else we got coming up.
All right, we got Frosted Mini Wheats next. I know this is a boring cereal, but everybody who's ever eaten it knows the childlike joy that washes over you when you get a Frosted Mini Wheat that has
So much sugar? Yes, all of the...
two times the amount of frosting on it than the rest of the pieces. Look at this. Most of the pieces look like this, right? Little bit of sugar on it, not too tasty. But then fucking Kellogg pulls up with this, which are fucking coated in sugar. You get those pieces every now and then, and that's enough. That's enough to make me happy. I'm a fan of these. I'm putting them at B. I'm gonna run through a bunch more cereals that I don't care too much about.
My brother loved Apple Jacks. I never liked them very much.
Apple Jacks. I remember the commercials for this cereal more fondly than the actual taste of it. Apple Jacks, C. Same deal with Fruit Loops. If I want a fruity cereal, I'm going with Fruity Pebbles. Also, low-key, Toucan Sam, kind of a pretentious jackass. C. Here's another one, Pops. These were by far the loudest fucking commercials ever. Another C. Kix. Kix is fucking Kix, all right? I think they taste slightly better than Cheerios. Very easy to munch on, but again, not too crazy about it. Kix are a C. Oatmeal Squares. Oatmeal Squares are boring, but in a good way. The guy on the front's also kind of cute. This one's another C.
We always just added extra sugar to the Raisin Bran, not gonna lie. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, I didn't mind Raisin Bran when I was a kid, but then I was like, oh yeah, but we threw sugar on there, didn't we? We never just ate it as it was. We threw sugar on that shit.
Golden Grams. Look, I think Golden Grams are good. They taste like graham crackers. You mix some marshmallows in there, I think you got a winner. But otherwise, I think this is a B. I feel like I remember like a s'mores cereal with Golden Grams, but I could be wrong. Honey Bunches of Oats. I think Honey Bunches of Oats is the best tasting healthy cereal. The spoonfuls you get sometimes with the really big ass pieces of granola on it, always the best. I'm putting Honey Bunches of Oats at B. Oh my God. It's really a shame that they don't sell O's in more places. I can't really consider this a healthy cereal, but they always advertise that there's like good things in the middle. That's bullshit. There's fucking crack in the middle, okay? This is one of the best tasting cereals I've ever had. Easy, easy, easy S. Honeycomb. Honeycomb is a loud cereal. They're always like, they're just, it's just big, right? The box is fucking huge. They advertise like the biggest weekend. I don't even know what that wasn't even, I didn't even plan that. The cereal itself is fucking huge and it's good. I'm giving Honeycomb a B. Get it? A B? Quisp. What the fuck is Quisp? That's the question most of you are probably asking yourselves right now. Well, Quisp is one of my favorite cereals, not just because it tastes good, but because of the lore behind it. You can really only buy this cereal for like $10 a box on Amazon. I have no idea where else to find it. It's in the supermarket like once every other year. Why don't they sell it more? Who's this asshole on the front? Why did Quaker give him a speech impediment and make him unable to pronounce CR, canonically revealing that the real name of the cereal is actually just Crisp? Why's the box been like unchanged for 50 years? And why does no one know what it is? I love Quisp. It's good. It's a good fucking cereal. Buy some. Quisp is an A. Quisp is a good cereal. It's basically Captain Crunch on steroids. Oh my God.
I never liked this one either. Sorry, I was like looking for, he said, anyway, it doesn't matter. No, I never really liked any of the chocolate cereals, honestly.
Count Chocula. This is just bliss. General Mills only sells this shit during Halloween. And I'm not lying when I say that it is one of the few things I look forward to in October. It's just a better version of Lucky Charms. Who knew that replacing the shitty brown pieces with chocolate pieces would be better? God, I love this shit. Count Chocula, fucking S. I just realized Fruity Pebbles has been sitting down here the whole time and I already rated it. Fruity Pebbles, B. The fuck is that? Grainberry? Grainberry with onyx sorghum? What the fuck? It's fucking gray! It's gray! The cereal is gray! Well, that's the video. That is my tier list of every cereal I know. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you agreed, because remember, you can't like a content creator unless you agree with everything they say and do. This tier list template is in the description if you want to try it out for yourself. You can tweet your results at me, insult me, whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm challenging Ludwig and Connor Eats Pants to do this tier list with their own opinions, and let me see what you got. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I have some shit to clean up.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I did agree with him on pretty much, well, the ones that I knew, I definitely agreed with him on. And again, it's been so long since I've, like, eaten cereal. I'm, like, trying to think, it's like, when the last time I actually did? Not since I moved to the place I'm living now, for sure. Other than, like, a single Honey Nut Cheerio or something, because, like, my roommate bought some Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, did she buy even Honey Nut Cheerios? I think I might, like, if she bought... Nope, never mind. I'm like, I'm trying to think. I don't think I did. I don't think I've eaten cereal, and it's been several years. Over 3. Anyway, that was fun. I should probably get some cereal. I kind of want Cinnamon Toast Crunch again. I want to try it. Maybe I'll try that French toast one. I'm just like, I just keep forgetting that cereal is a thing I can buy. Because usually I'm just like, it's a little sweet for me a lot of the time. And I'm just not a huge sweet person. So, like, I'll usually go for pretzels or something over cereal. But anyway, I don't know. Like I said, like the ones that I ate the most as a kid were the Marshmallow Mateys and the Crunch Berries. But I don't know that they, like, I don't think it was the Captain Crunch Berry. It was like, I don't remember the Captain being a part of it. It was like a grocery store brand version of Crunch Berries. I've just called them Crunch Berries in my brain for so long that that's what I think they are. But those were the ones that I ate the most as a kid. Because that's what was always in our house until we discovered Cinnamon Toast Crunch, at which point that would happen more often. But that one was a little bit messier because of the cinnamon. So, like, again, when I was bringing it to school with me or something, it was usually the Marshmallow Mateys or the Crunch Berries, because they were a lot less, they were less likely to get everywhere. And since I wasn't really supposed to be eating in class anyway, but I was allowed because it was a breakfast food. Oh, yes. My friend, one time she was eating goldfish in that same class, and the teacher yelled at her, and she was like, "But Lauren gets to eat in class," and the teacher apparently responded that I'm allowed to because it's a breakfast food, because I eat cereal or granola bars. So that's fine, but goldfish isn't? I don't know. I found out about this from my friend later, which I found to be very funny. But anyway, enough about my special treatment at the hands of my algebra teacher. Still don't know why, because I was not good at math, so there was, like, no reason for anyway. Anyway, tangent aside, thank you so much for watching. If there's any other videos like this that you want me to look at, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!